Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to click on my video, and I just want to say thank you. If this is your first time, thank you. If you're returning, thank you. If you clicked on here by accident, thank you. I appreciate you all. Look, this is a part of the video. Real quick, I'm gonna need y'all help. I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like and subscribe button for me, please. What's up? Did you do it yet? All right. Y'all, guess what we're here for? Love, Marriage in Huntsville. We on season 3, episode 13. That's A Date with Destiny. Y'all already know what I'm about to do. I'm about to watch this, come back, watch some more, yeah, my thoughts, my opinions, and talk shit like I always do. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, we are opening up the scene with Destiny. Destiny is doing a photo shoot. She is going to be on the cover of Hype magazine. Hype Hair magazine. I said, yes, bitch, get it. Looking good. I said, all right, all right, all right. You know, she got her little baby there. I said, how cute. Ooh, he's so cute in the little car seat. And then anyway, her daddy come in, showing some support, some love. They give some hugs. They have a cute little moment. He tell how proud he is. You know, grandma's looking down and all this other good stuff. And she's just like, you know, thanks, Dad. Appreciate you. A few seconds later, Tisha comes strutting in. I'm just like, damn, bitch. Okay. Tisha always look cute to me. But anyway, she came on in. Oh, girl, how you doing? Yada, yada, yada. She introduces her dad. Tiffany, no. What's her name? Destiny introduced her dad to Tisha and then tells Tisha, I'm going to hook Miss Wanda up with him. I said, Destiny, you don't like your father? Just say you don't like your father. Just stop. We'd rather you stop speaking to him than hook him up with Miss Wanda. That lady is going to send your daddy to an early grave. She's going to talk about her father has never been married before. I said, let him stay that way. He's that way for a reason. Don't go and introduce him to no damn Miss Wanda. You want Miss Wanda to be part of your family? You want her as your stepmama? Stop playing. But yeah, she said she was gonna do that. That was cute. I hope she wasn't serious because I said, baby, baby. Anyway, the girls go sit down. They excuse me. They go sit down. They start to have a little talk. What's going on? How you been? How you been? How's everything since Vegas? Yeah, you know, how did the Vegas trip go to you? It was fine. You know, it was about 50-50. You know, we met Tiffany. I mean, you know, we got to see Tiffany and how transparent Tiffany is. Basically, they both agree. Tiffany don't know how to read a room. She's transparent and all that other good stuff. And then they also got on the subject of how Mel is always protecting Tiffany. Tisha says she don't know why, because Tiffany seems to have all that under control. And Destiny said, yeah, I don't know either, because, you know, that's probably one of the reasons why they can't really figure it out, because, you know, Mel is always jumping in, which is true. Mel is always coming to save Tiffany. I be saying the same thing. I don't know why, because Tiffany seemed like she could handle her own when it's need to be. So anyway, so after they talk about that, they talk about, they also bring up the subject of Marcel, when he brought up being depressed. Tiffany was, I was like, Tiffany, you, what's her name? Not Tiffany, Destiny. I was like, Destiny, you was right there when he said it. But when she started talking more, I got from it that she was saying she was doing that surprise thing because Tisha didn't know. But yeah, because I did the same thing I said, Tisha, you ain't know your man was. But you know, he did at one time tell us that he wasn't gonna tell Tisha because that's not her. That's not for her. That's all me. Well, meaning him. Anyway, so they talk about how he was depressed and now, you know, he better get it fixed before it's too late, because you know you don't want to have something to happen before it's too late. And before I get on to all that, Destiny, your confessional look, I like that. I like all that blue. I was like, yes, that was cute. The girl was just powwowing, and you know, then they talked about how they did discuss how they was gonna Destiny was gonna go hang out with Tiffany, and Tisha thought that was a great idea. They also talked about the relationship with Kimmy, and Tisha said basically she treating people how they treating her, even more so. I said, girl, stop playing. It sounded good coming out your mouth, and it felt good coming out your mouth, but we know that ain't true, girl. Go sit down. But yeah, Destiny has to get back to work and get them pictures taken. Yes. Okay, y'all. Next we got up with Martell is going to see Marceau at his office and to talk about the 47 acres or 42 or 47. I don't know why I can't remember how many acres it is. But anyway, he wants Martell to build some on there. Because I think he do commercial or multifamily, something in that something in there, something in that area. I'm not sure. But anyway, so he's like, yeah, I just need to get with somebody who got a builder's license. I said, oh, so you need to use somebody. Okay. So you go to the one person that you try to screw, ruin, drag, and all that other bad stuff. Now you got to go crawling back to him because he has the builder's license and you feel like, yeah, we can do this. We can do everything together. 50-50. Basically, he was saying 50-50. And I would have said, if I was more sold, I would have been like, oh, no, bro. You talk about 70-30? You need me. I don't need you. So he finds out that he also invited Chris. So Marcel, like, you invited Chris here. He's like, how is this going to work? You know what I'm saying? Basically, Martell feels like Chris should have came to him first. But, bruh, you don't have a builder's license. Why the fuck would I come to you to discuss anything? Oh, shit. Oh, can I go and talk to your ex-wife? Boy, if you don't go sit there, you just bitter. So, you, like I said, you going to the one person. Marcel, you good. I understand business is business, but I wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't trust Martell. I wouldn't trust Martell. Martell will be somebody arm distance. We can't do business together. No, I'm sorry. It can't happen. But anyways, Chris ends up coming in. Oh, before Chris come in, Marceau, forgive me with these names. Marceau asked Martell, like, would you be able to work with Mal? You think you're, yeah. I said, you lied. Y'all can't even be in the room together. Y'all cannot be in the room together more than 5 minutes without y'all arguing and going back and forth. No, the fuck y'all cannot build together. What the fuck you told? Martell is desperate. Martell just wants to get in. Martell don't want Mel to have it. That's what I'm getting from it. Because you sitting here lying and saying that you and Mel can get along, and you know damn well y'all don't get along. Even Marceau said that when you talk to Mel about it, about when Chris went to her, how did you go? Was you a little aggressive? Was you a little rah-rah? He was like, no. I was cool. I was cool, calm, and collected. I said, y'all ain't having an argument in that parking lot. You ain't storm off like a 2-year-old in a tight-ass clothes. Then he said, I go in one way but be something else. Anyway, Chris comes in and they're talking more about it. And Marceau asked Chris, like, what do you think about Mel and Martell working together? Chris hit it right on the head. Boop. These are grown people. This doesn't have nothing to do with their marriage. This is business. But the only problem I have with that, Chris, when you say business, Martell is not grown enough and Melody is petty enough to go back and forth with each other. So when you say, I understand Marceau saying, I don't want the whole marriage, ex-marriage, whatever, divorce is coming to the work site. We don't want that. And that's what it's going to be. I don't think this is going to be a good idea. Now, is this your get back? Is to go to Marceau? I'm just trying to figure this out. How are y'all friends? That's what my question is, like, how do you trust somebody like Marceau? Like Martell. Marceau, you can get that without Martell. These names is going to fucking kill me. But anyway, Chris said, it's business. We don't know who's going to actually be out there yet, but let's see where it go. Okay. We are with Tiffany and Destiny. They are going to meet up. Tiffany, baby, what are you wearing? That's your church outfit. You could be in your 40s and that's still your church. That's your church outfit, girl. I'm going to need you just a little bit, not much, because that's your personal style and I'm not knocking it. But baby, I said, where you going for a business meeting? Where are you going? You're not having drinks with your homegirl. Where the hell are you going? To church? Destiny even looked at her outfit like, what the fuck? She was like, and she tried to do it like she wasn't really looking her up and down. But Destiny, bitch, I peeped that. Okay, y'all, they get to talking and it really wasn't, I'm not gonna say it wasn't much to it, but they Start talking. Tiffany said she wasn't sure she was going to come. Why not? Destiny's like, why not? She was like, because sometimes it starts off. Look how it started off in the beginning. Tiffany said, yeah, Destiny said, yeah, basically, you like to poke the bear. Basically, you like starting. I walked away. You kept saying something. And Tiffany's like, oh, I got a smart mouth. Destiny's like, yeah. Anyway, they both agreed they got a smart mouth. Tiffany hit her with was you, when you first came in, when you was a new girl, did everybody like you? Was everybody loved you? And Destiny, no, I wasn't perfect. Things happen, but I wasn't in everybody's personal business. Unlike you. The one thing that I said was shady is when Tiffany told Destiny, put yourself in my shoes. She looked at her shoes like, yeah, I put myself in you directly in your pink pumps. Destiny was saying she's not perfect. Tiffany goes into explaining her life. We get a little bit from Tiffany, and y'all, I kid y'all not, when Tiffany was telling her story, I still didn't feel bad for Tiffany. I was like, that don't explain and excuse how you act and what you do. I'm sorry. Nope, not happening. You lost me with it. But let me tell y'all what she said. She said what happened was she was adopted. First she was like, oh, I wasn't born Tiffany. I said, bitch, you a man? What the fuck? But a commercial break, and it come back that she was born. I can't remember the name she was born, but she was adopted. Basically, her mom gave her up and kept her 4 white siblings because she was the only mixed baby there. So she was adopted by a mixed family. She said she didn't find out she was adopted. She did not find out she was adopted until she was 19. The neighbor told her. I said, bitch, who? I said, what? When she said that, I said, what? Who told you? She was like, the neighbor told her. I said, the neighbor? That neighbor would have got punched directly, solely in her motherfucking face. I would have beat the brakes off that bitch. You hear me? That's not your business, and that's not your place. I could see. But yeah, she found out she was 19, y'all. I was like, what? Yeah, she ended up finding out when she was 19. So, of course, little issues. Her first love, she got back with a high school boyfriend or some shit. And then the boyfriend died a couple years ago. I'm saying, is that why you married Lewis? Was you with your high school boyfriend or what? What the fuck? I don't know. I understand we all go through our shit. But her story did not change my mind. Not yet. Bitch, you got to show me. But anyway, so that was basically the gist of their conversation, because Destiny also said that she was in the foster system, which kind of confused me for a second. I said, well, didn't you just have your daddy there the scene or two before this? What the fuck? Your daddy couldn't take you? But she said she grew up in the foster care system because her mama, and in group homes, because her mama was on drugs. But she corrected herself, said, still is. I said, damn, that's a long ass time to be out there in them streets on that stuff. Bitch, you ain't tired yet? That means you've been doing drugs for over 30 fucking years and you still doing them shits? Bitch, when do you say enough is enough? But I guess not, because Destiny said her mama still out there on them on that stuff tricking. But anyway, yeah, so that was pretty much. And Tiffany said sorry. I thought the apology was sincere. I really did. I was like, oh. Destiny was shocked too. But I thought it was nice. I was like, oh, wow. I wasn't expecting it either. Not with her little smart ass mouth. But she apologized. Destiny apologized. Y'all see where it goes from here. Okay, now you got up. Now next you got Mel up. This confessional look, these new ones is y'all giving it to us. Mel got a new confessional look too. I said, okay. Mel meets up with Chris. Chris informs her, all about this whole Martell and stuff situation. Yeah, anyway, sorry about that. Martell felt like Chris should have came to him instead of going to Mel about the idea, but it sounded like the what do them people call? The developer of whoever got the land wanted Mel to be on there because Mel has the business license. What part of that don't Martell understand? I'm just saying, what part of Mel has the business license? Mel did what she was supposed to do to get the business license. You didn't. So that's why they're going to her. But he explained to Chris that, I'm mad at you. You should have went to me, blah, blah, blah. So long story short, Mel is making a bunch of faces. I hate when Mel, I don't know if you realize, I understand you and Chris are friends, but y'all still in the business meeting, bitch. Get that together. Like, we should, I said, yeah, we talking about Martell. And ooh, he irks us. Yes, that will make me make a face too every time his name brought up. But bitch, you in the meeting. And you look too good to be frowning that way. Anyway, so they going back and forth. And she ends up finding out basically what I thought was happening, that Martell is trying to cut her out and trying to, because y'all know he went to the buyers himself. He went to the people himself, and they said they'll give him a chance. He just got to find somebody with a license. And so that's why he went to Martell. I said, y'all remember that a couple of episodes ago or some shit like that. Something in that sense had happened in that way, because he was upset and he was like, y'all not about to push me out the door. Anyway, they going over the proposals. This is the information. How many lots do you think you want? 1, 2, or 3? You know I want more than 1, 2, or 3. I said she probably wanted more. But then he also tell her that Martell had a meeting and he bought Marceau. And Melody almost said the same thing. I was just saying, like, wait a minute. You just became, well, I don't even know about that. Just became friendship with him again. I was thinking, not just became friends. I was thinking, like, you just drug this man through the dirt. But anyway, Mel said, wait a minute. So he's trying to cut me. So he went to somebody he just got friends and cool with again, because he has a business license to cut me. I'm the mother of his children, but y'all are petty together, Mel. I don't know why you was expecting anything different. I'm confused on that. You and Martell are the same fucking person. The only difference is I like you and don't like him. I don't like him, and I don't care what you do to him. I don't care what anybody do to him. But y'all are the same fucking person. I don't know if y'all real. I think shit. That's probably another reason why your marriage didn't work, because y'all fucking both petty. Y'all both do the same shit to each other. Y'all both try to cut. Mel, to be honest with you, I think you're doing this building thing to get underneath Martell's skin. Martell went behind your back to go get Marceau because he trying to get under your skin. He tried to cut you and you tried to cut him. Only difference is y'all both so fucking petty and so both always on one up on each other. It's like y'all know what each other's next move is, because y'all been together so long. Y'all been being petty together for years. Now y'all gotta be petty separately and to each other. So it seems like one of y'all always know each other's next move. But anyway, so Mel, yeah. I just got out of this meeting with Chris. I don't do I I'm trying to figure out who Chris want to work with. Chris, who you really want to work with? Or do you care who you work with? Because this is business. Like he did say earlier, this is business. It has nothing to do with a divorce, nothing personal. Look, business is business. And I agree. But not Mike. Chris, who do you want to work with? Because if it comes down to it, you're going to have to pick somebody. Because we both know that if Mel and Martell is on this work site together, baby, that's going to be a problem. And Marceau does multifamily houses. So I guess that's his specialty. But yeah, that was a lot. It was a lot between them two. But what can we expect anything else from them? Nope. So moving on. Okay, y'all. Now we got Maurice. Maurice is in the office talking to. I almost want to say I think that's his sister, but I'm not quite sure because I know his sister works with him. But anyway, he's just saying that one of the employees left because the workload is too much, and the other one left for maternity leave, and for medical or maternity leave, something like that, one or the other. And then you got to pick up the ball for everything else. She said, "Bitch, I got the ball." But what do you mean? I got the whole ball. I got like 10 balls with me. Did you not see? Anyway, so he's trying to convince, I think it's his sister. His sister, she need to put in more work. Baby, did you just have an employee quit because of the workload was too much? Child, you just need to hire some more people. It's okay. Then right after that, Martell walks in his little suit. I said, okay, you got your suit on, but your suit is tight, but I'll give it to you. All right. So he's coming in like, yeah, I need to get my credit fixed. Here's my credit score. You know, my credit score went down 100 points. I said, damn, Martell, what was you doing that your credit went down 100 points? Like, what happened in that time frame that your credit suffered? Because I don't know. Even if you divide and y'all split everything, you didn't pay your point. What the hell? 100 points y'all don't know, but 100 points is a lot of points in credit. A lot of points in credit. And I can only imagine what your score is. Basically, he need to fix his credit. Maurice looked at that shit, was like, oh yeah, bro, you got to, damn. He ain't say all that. But the way he looked at it and closed, it was like, shit, like, And he finds out that it's going to take 2 years basically for him to start getting loans and stuff again. And Marcel said he can't wait for 2 years. Shit, Martel can't even work 30 seconds at this point. So they got to come up with a plan to get that credit fixed. Yeah, 100 points. That's a lot of points, y'all. What was you doing that you messed up your credit so much? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, anyway. So Maurice also then tells him that, since this whole depression thing, he been thinking he gonna take this serious. I said, oh, we got a level-headed up in the group. Believe it or not, Maurice is level-headed to me. I mean, he got his ways, but he's the only one out of all of them. It's like, we're gonna take this depression thing serious. It's no way we're not gonna take this serious, you guys. Like, you just don't know what can happen. Something serious could happen, and we all need to be here for our families. Anyway, he's like, yeah, I think we should go see a therapist. I think you should go too. So Martel tells him, basically, you go ahead and go. Let me know if it worked out for you, and then I'll jump on the bandwagon and I'll go too. How about that? And then he bounces about the office, and Maurice said, cool. Boom. Okay, y'all. Now we got next up is Tisha. Tisha is going back to see Dr. Francis, and she's like, I'm here solo. I said, yeah, you are. Yeah. All right, Tisha goes in, and basically we find out that Tisha and Marceau got together when she was in her 12th grade year. Yeah, I mean, her senior year in college. Oh my God, her 12th grade year. That was wrong already. Her senior year in college, they got together. Boom. Since they was together, everything happened so fast. They got married. She was 4 months pregnant when she just got married. So basically, everything to her has been marriage and motherhood. Marriage and motherhood. She don't know anything else. And she's trying to figure out, is there something else out there for me? Basically, she didn't picture this for her life right now. Like, doing the whole kids, family, because she grew up, no male figure. And it was just her mother and her grandmother. And it's her mother and grandmother, and it didn't have any males around. They didn't show love. Like, they didn't hug Tisha. They didn't hug each other. They didn't tell each other they love each other. How Tisha received love and thought love is by getting gifts. She said her mama always bought her something in respect. I said, yeah, you could tell by growing up with Wanda. Wanda is just... My question to Tisha was, when she was telling us all this, that her mama and grandma don't hug and don't say I love you, Tisha, do you do that to your kids? Because you missed it, do you now tell your kids and hug your kids and tell them that you love them? And anyway, so she was just saying that that's all her life been. The men, when she was growing up, weren't allowed in the kitchen. They couldn't cook. They couldn't do anything. That was a woman's place. And so Dr. Francis said, do you find yourself doing that now? She said, yes, not on purpose. And I get that. I get what you're saying, Tisha. I totally get. And I kind of felt Tisha in this moment. I thought Tisha was trying to find a breakthrough. I thought Tisha was trying to come into her own. I think Tisha is trying to find out who she really is. And I think this is going to be a problem for Marceau. Because what's happening here is Tisha is starting to question her life. She said, I'm not ungrateful. I'm very grateful for my life, which I believe. I believe Tisha is very grateful for her life. I think she understands. But she also, like I told you, I'm going to be, because it's like parts and like I can remember and then I probably remember afterwards. But she also was saying how, Marceau said part of his depression is because of her. Pretty much it's because of her, because she likes nice things, because this is how she grew up. Marceau, when they first met, Marceau did tell Tisha and does tell Tisha, I love you and want to hug. But being that she didn't know how to receive it that way, it was kind of like, oh, no, I want this, I want that, I want that. Why? Because this is how she was raised. Her mama bought her stuff to show you that I love you. And she thought Marceau was supposed to be doing the same thing. Like she even said when her grandmother told her for the first time that she loved her, she didn't know how to accept it. I said, that's sad. And not sad on like because of Tisha. It's sad because it wasn't given. And when something's not given to you and somebody gives it to you that never gave it to you and it's unexpected, it's like, have anybody ever said something to you, but they never, like, for instance, let's just say you got one person who never asked you how your day went, right? And one day they ask you how your day went. You be so thrown off, be like, hmm? You never asked me that. So that's what I pretty much get from Tisha and her family. Like, when she said it to her grandmother, said it's like, I didn't know how to respond to it. Like, what am I supposed to say? I love you back? So she didn't know how to respond to that. So Tisha got some things to work out on herself, on her own, and work out for herself. I just get from this that Tisha is trying to discover who Tisha really is. This is not the life Tisha thought she was going to live. Let me just explain something too. Nobody dreams of the life they actually physically, like, you have. Like, you, in your head and your vision, you have one way of thinking, this is how my life is supposed to go. But then sometimes something comes in and life happens. It's not always in your plan, but it happens. It's not a bad thing. Actually, it's a good thing. Change is hard, but it's good. Tisha's going to start finding that out real soon, because I think she's opening it up to learning things. I think it's going to be a problem for Martell. I mean, I keep saying Martell, for Marceau. This is going to be a problem for him, because he's not going to like the fact that basically Dr. Francis is about to give Tisha some extra oomph and give her some confidence that she probably didn't know she fucking had. So, he asked her, do you feel like Marceau is keeping you hostage? You know, basically blaming you for his depression. Part of his depression. Tisha said, yeah, he said that. Like, I would just say that to Tisha, to you, is just scale back. Like, you saying that you want all this stuff and you want this. Change is good for everybody, just not for them, Tisha. It'd be good for you too. Like, Tisha going to therapy. Marceau is not going to like it. Oh yeah, she also told Dr. Francis about how they went to Vegas and she wanted to do the vow renewal, but he didn't want to. He thought it was just a big joke, like, you don't seriously get married in Vegas. She said she thought it would have been fun and something cute just to do with your friends, but so he said, did you tell him? She was like, no, I didn't tell him. I didn't say nothing because, that's what Tisha do. Tisha don't say nothing. She like to act like everything is going to be fine, but then when the camera's cut off, or she go into the room or she go into the bathroom, she goes and cries because her feelings was hurt. I got a feeling Tisha's going to start being very vocal. I got a feeling after this therapy session, if she go to a couple of more, yeah, Tisha Marcel ain't gonna like it. I keep saying. I just keep coming to Marcel ain't gonna like it. He didn't even like the first session they did together. Now you going by yourself and you learning shit about yourself and you trying to come out this and you trying to figure out who you are. Oh Lord, Marcel like who Tisha is now. Don't come in there being somebody new and different. Jeez Louise. I just hope he open to it. Change is hard, but it's also can mean it's a good thing. I don't know about it. But y'all, that was pretty much the episode. Tisha's in therapy. We're going to see where this goes. Y'all, I want to say thanks for watching. I know I'm late, but I'm here. Thanks for watching. Until next week, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And I'm out.